Hey everybody, Zane here again, and I'm really excited to share with you the next video. It's an interview I did with one of my students, and I really can't wait for you to hear her story because she had some tremendous results from using the Bilateral program, and I can't wait for you to hear Sunny's story. So enjoy.
I really would like for you to talk a little bit about what you got out of the bilateral experience because you jumped right into it and gained so much from it. And I would love for you to talk about what that was like for you.
You asked me to come up with a few things that I felt like if I could change would change my whole life. I said absolutely, and I kind of presented to you a few things that I would like to change in my life. And after listening to me, you figured out that it all kind of connected and had one underlying meaning, one underlying issue. So just even that, I was like, wow, no one has ever been able to figure that out, let alone me. And it's about me. And so I was all for it. I mean, I felt like, why not? I can only benefit, even if it's just a little change. I'd rather take that little change than just be where I am. So if it's 5% or 10%, whatever it was, I wanted it.
And I remember talking about that with you out of the gate, right? I remember saying, what would 5 or 10% look like? So, and where did we get by the end of it all?
Oh my gosh. Beyond any expectation that I had. It truly transformed me. And I didn't expect it. It was almost like tunnel vision. I just did what you told me to do. I completely trusted you. I mean, you know what you were doing. And I just followed. You told me to do XYZ this week, ABC the next week. I just kept following and following and following. And, it was just amazing. The first time you told me to do bilateral, you told me to imagine something like a happy place or imagine things that would make me happy. And I ended up crying the whole time, but it was so beautiful in my head, what you told me to envision, that it made me cry. And it just like released a lot of emotions that I had.
Yeah.
Yeah, it took a few times before I actually was smiling as I was envisioning myself being happy. Yeah.
I remember that. And then what did you gain from the process of going through bilateral? Like, what did that do for you as far as transforming how you felt about your life?
There's a lot of things that I felt like it affected, little things here and there. But I think altogether, it just really changed me as a person and believing in myself and being more confident and, really gaining self-worth. That was my issue, was I didn't believe in myself, and my self-worth was nothing, it's really hard to believe because when people see me, they think that I look a certain way, which I didn't believe I looked that way. People just had an idea of me being in the profession that I'm in as a doctor and, looking the way I do, they thought that I was confident. I'm a happy person, so I'm always smiling and laughing and things like that. But I'm also very shy and, I lack confidence. And the only people that knew that I lacked confidence were my dance instructors, who could see me when I'm in the spotlight. I really looked terrible. Like they could see that I was very hesitant and I doubted myself and I overthought things and I wasn't just having fun and exuding confidence. So they were the only ones who could tell that because I was put in the spotlight.
Got it. And I remember that. And so then what happened by the end? Because I remember, I just remember watching you transform. It was such a cool process to watch. So by the end, I mean, how were you feeling about yourself?
I was feeling amazing. I felt like unstoppable. I felt like anything I put my mind to, I could do it, which was the craziest thing. And, I kind of, the dream that I had was to be a professional cheerleader for a professional team. And for most people, that is the wildest dream. And to start it past the age of 30, that is a real crazy dream. But I really didn't think I could do it at first because I'd been trying for the past couple of years, and I made it up to finals. I went through a few rounds, and I made it to finals. And after not making it last year, I kind of got depressed. And I thought, wow, I put so much effort and time and money into this process of wanting to become a professional cheerleader and not making it. I thought, I'm not even going to try anymore. I didn't want to feel in the dumps again. I didn't want to feel that lack of confidence again. I just wanted to avoid it. And going through our process of doing bilateral and meeting with you every week and you giving me homework, I just started getting confidence. And halfway through, I told you, hey, like, I decided I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
And I gave it my all. And here I am. I'm a professional cheerleader at the age of 34.
Yeah. You nailed your big dream. And I remember getting that call from you, and it was, I was so excited for you and so proud of you. Not just for accomplishing that, but for completely transforming your life and becoming happy, which was really magnificent to watch.
I really felt like there were so many things that I gained out of it that I just didn't think I could. Part of it was wanting to lose weight. Remember, we talked about me wanting to lose weight, and it took like a couple weeks for me to kind of get prepared for it. Remember, we talked about that, and it was a slow process, but I just believed in myself through the techniques you've given me. And I've lost 17 pounds, and I have the formula now. I know what to do to lose it. My hardest thing now is maintaining it. Like, I could if I just kept up with what I was doing, I'd just keep losing more weight, but I don't want to keep losing a lot more weight.
Right.
So now it's like, okay, well, how much can I eat? How less can I work out? So now I'm just trying to find that balance of what I need to do to maintain my weight.
Yeah, you've done a great job of matching up what's going on in your brain with the actions out in the real world, and you paired them up beautifully. Yeah.
But I never thought I could do it. I mean, most people, I feel like, don't feel like they can lose weight. They feel like it's such a hurdle, and it is. It's a huge hurdle because you think about the end result, and it's like people want to lose 15, 20, 30, 40 pounds, and it's a lot. But just believing in yourself and starting it and taking it one step at a time. I mean, I took it one meal at a time, one day at a time, one workout at a time. And through consistency, days, weeks, months. I mean, I started this in March. It's August or September now.
Yeah, that's exactly the process. I mean, breaking it down, small goals, small achievements like we talked about, and you just knocked it out of the park.
Yeah.
I talk a lot about, career and finance as one block in a person's life. Relationships is another block. Your personal development or self-esteem is another block. And then health and wellness would be the four big blocks that, a person's life is sort of comprised of. Did we hit on all of those during our time together?
Yeah, we did. But I will say, if it weren't for my self-worth and confidence, that one, I don't think the other ones would have worked as well as they did. Yeah, I feel like starting from within is where it starts, and believing in yourself. And I feel like with that, you hit those other blocks.
Yeah. You knocked it right out of the park. I mean, and you dove in and just worked hard and trusted the process, and look what happened to you.
It's like everything that I wished and wanted, they all came true. It's kind of crazy because they weren't exactly our goals, They were there in the periphery, like, I would like this, I want a relationship, I want to meet the one. I mean, at the age of 34, you feel a little behind when all your friends are married and have by now 2 kids. Here I am, still single, or I was in a patchy relationship, and now I found someone. I'm with someone who I want to marry and spend the rest of my life with. And I've lost weight. I've lost a lot of weight, which everybody compliments me on, and I've inspired other people to lose weight, and I love helping them. And work is great, and I am a professional cheerleader. So everything is great. Everything is wonderful. And I just, I'm soaking it all in, and nothing lasts forever either. So I'm just enjoying every single moment of it. There will always be, downfalls or things that don't go your way. But if you just keep a positive mind, you'll always get positive things coming back to you.
You got it. I think that's the secret. I'm so proud of you for how you've completely transformed yourself.
I know.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you so much. I mean, if it weren't for you, I really wouldn't be here. I really wouldn't.
Well, I appreciate that. But you did the work. You bought into everything I was asking you to do, and you just did it. You trusted the system, and now, here you are.
Well, I really trusted you. So that came first. I trusted you. I just listened to what you told me to do. And it became where I trusted the system because I started to see results on how I felt about myself.
That's spectacular. Well, congrats, Sunny. Really.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome. So is there anything else you would want to talk about, or?
I mean, I still do the bilateral. I will say I really, really, it just was amazing in how it has a very calming effect on me. So even if it's not to advance to something, to help me with something, I use bilateral to calm me and to kind of center me. And I used it a lot during my audition process, especially the final day when we're paired with one other person who's usually a veteran who's been on it for a while, because they compare you. They want to see how you are, how you measure up to them. And I had those headphones on me the whole time. I didn't talk to anyone. Before, I would let myself look at other girls and see how beautiful they are, and then think about how much better they are than me. And I just focused on myself, kept myself centered, listened to the bilateral music. And as soon as they were calling me to go up on stage, that's when I took them off, and I just took a deep breath, and I nailed it. First time I've never made a mistake in a dance on stage in front of judges. So it was an out-of-body experience, quite honestly.
I'm sure, and I'm not surprised at all, because that's how it's supposed to work. I know you sent me a picture of yourself listed with your headphones on right before you went up, and I thought, all right, she's going to be just fine because she's using it. That's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. I mean, I remember the first time I listened to it, it was so weird, just the way it stimulated in my ears. And it kind of scared me a little bit. But quickly, it was very soothing. Loved it. I mean, I've fallen asleep to it many times. So.
Me too. I still use it. It's a great process. So.
Yeah.
Sunny, thank you so much.
Absolutely.
For your time. I really appreciate it. And thanks for staying in touch.
Of course. No, I mean, I have to thank you. And I just feel like I am, so grateful. And I will forever be grateful to you and in debt to you for changing my life.